Okay, welcome to our new moon intentions, chakra savvy intentions for this month. This is the Aries month. Um, and today literally is a partial solar eclipse. So it is an eclipse energy. There is the Aries energy and there is the new moon energy. So this is a very auspicious time to consider our intentions today. They might be for your whole year. You might be working on the same theme, and we're just looking at it through the different chakras. Today is chakra 3. Or you might have a new intention each month. You really can't do this wrong. When I think of what we're doing here, all we're really doing is intentional living. And intentional living means we get to respond instead of react. We get to open up our hearts, our minds, and our lives to opportunities that present themselves because we're looking, we're seeing, we're seeking. We are having an awakening to the possibility that each new lunar cycle presents, and just tuning into the energies of the time. So you begin to recognize you're part of a greater whole. You are part of a vast energy. You are part of a divine spirit that flows through all of creation. And because you're part of it, you can kind of hop on that energetic train. And hopefully it makes obstacles less difficult to move around, over, or through. And you see things as they are in truth instead of what we might make up in our head. So there's a lot going on when we have intentional living, and that's the invitation here. So I'm super excited to see you all. I wanted to start with just a brief check-in. If anyone cares to share, just in a word or two, if you already have an intention that you're working on, right? Meaning you're working with a certain affirmation or a mantra, you might want to verbalize that here. Or if something you wanted to share from this last lunar cycle, you're like, oh my gosh, my intention was this and it came true, or my intention was this and it shifted. So we have time for just a couple people if you would like to unmute and share a little check-in. Good. Alexander, it looks like you're leaning in.
Yeah. I've been working with the mantra trust and take the leap that I've been working with for the last month and keep getting reminded of throughout my life for a while now. So, yeah.
Trust and take a leap.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so we're just going to add a little fire to it. Excellent. Thank you. Good. Anyone else care to share what you're working with, or maybe you're just open or something from the past? Good. Patricia, are you leaning in there? Am I seeing that body language correctly? You can
I
unmute.
was debating if I could. I am my intention. The word that keeps coming up is surrender.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see how you match surrender with what we're doing today, which is actually employing our will.
Yes, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
how do you balance those?
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way to surrender. You'll find this. Good. Good. And Christine, did I see you leaning forward to share one?
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Good. Good. Okay. All of this is going to come together. I can tell already beautifully. So what I'd like to do is we're just going to center. We're just going to get a little bit quiet. And then I will read to you part of this poem called The Shift as to kind of set our mood. And then I'll remind us what these three aspects we're bringing together are: Aries, Chakra 3, and the eclipse. Then we'll go into a little practice. You don't need to have any special clothes on. You don't even really need your mat. Much of it will be seated. We'll do some standing active. Be sure and have your journal so that in the writing portion, you have a place to capture those thoughts. And yeah, and then we will settle into creating our intention for this cycle, or just adding heat to the ones you bring already. So if you would please take a comfortable seat and shift around. Anything that helps you kind of move through some stagnation, a little twist, a little yeah. Today's a lot about moving through stagnation. So you want to kind of find those places that just ache. Yeah. Good. And let your body settle to stillness. You're seated in a chair, then be sure and rock your pelvis to a neutral position. Press your feet into the earth at about 5–10%, so you open up this grounding current. And bring your attention into the low belly. As you inhale, soften all the way to the low belly and the pelvic bowl. And really kind of feel the weight and the structure of your pelvis on the earth or on your chair. So as you breathe in, soften downwards, stimulating the root chakra at the base of the spine. It's as if you drop a plumb line into the earth here, so that as we ignite our will, it is grounded to the earth. It doesn't burn up, it rather burns slow and steady, just like the earth. Let your breath soften down into the pelvic bowl and Swadhisthana, the second chakra, all the way to the back of the sacrum. Place your attention and breath there as we connect to chakra 2 and our ability to hold opposites, because the chakra 2 is water and chakra 3 is fire. But within Swadhisthana, opposites can become together. We can hold them. And breathe your attention into the solar plexus. So the soft place beneath those bottom ribs. In fact, take one hand and rub in a little circle like you're rubbing your tummy. Breathe deeply, let the ribs expand. So we're working with the image of a bellows, those things that you can use to help increase a flame. It's like an accordion on the side, just like your ribs. So the ribs expand and they come back together. Just putting a little extra oxygen on your flame. And the oxygen that is in the heart chakra, the element of air, so that we bathe our flame in love. And then let the rubbing of your belly pause and just hold your hand there sweetly. Notice how you feel. We're going to begin this part of our practice with a quiet om, just like we're a gentle awakening of our will. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way. Breathe into om. Om. The shift. Something moves on the wind now. Star patterns show us a sign. A rhythm pulses from the earth. A rhythm pulses from the sun, keeping time with the heartbeat of the earth. Tidal waves and firestorms come swiftly to shake us awake. Are you here? Are you aware? There is a shift happening. You must face it with care. And release your hand, let your eyes open. Aries is the fiery initiator. So the energies of this sign are a sign, this is a sign of bold beginnings, courage, and independence. It encourages us to act decisively, embrace leadership, and initiate change. And since this is the first new moon of the astrological year in Western astrology, it's an ideal time to set powerful intentions and step into your personal authority. So the Aries personality brings forth the courage, the will, and the independence to do the next thing that needs to be done. Chakra 3 is about getting her done. Solar eclipse creates catalytic change. So as we bring our fiery Aries moon to the solar eclipse, we bring fated shifts and revelations. They can illuminate blind spots and reset our course. It can accelerate transformation. Remember, this chakra is the chakra of transformation, where we transform food into energy, where we transform ideas into the manifested world. It's a place where we burn away what is not serving us and allow what is and what should be and shall be to emerge. A solar eclipse in Aries pushes us to break through stagnation, claim our power, take decisive action. This is eclipses are like portals, and I love to think of them that way. A portal swinging open, creating swift and sometimes unexpected change. So we're going to put our energy forward and be open to things being done unto you, because you're getting in alignment with the flow of the intention of your life, maybe your dharma. Match that with your intention that you're doing what is yours to do. And finally, chakra 3, our power and will. Manipura is our center of confidence, willpower, and purpose. Manipura governs how we assert ourselves in the world. Aries energy amplifies this. So we're going out into the world. And remember, when we work with a healthy chakra 3, it is power from love, not power over. So it's like a welling up from your ideas, from your creative center, I should say. So the creativity wells up and pours forward through the will, but is bathed in the love of the chakra above it. So those two things, the creativity below and the love above, make your will manifest in the earth what is beautiful and good. So when we're out of alignment, when we're operating out of our shadow, that will can come out and it might burn people, or it's power over people. We're doing the power of support, the power of love. So it governs how we assert ourselves in the world. We'll strengthen self-trust, right? I can, I will. These are the words of chakra 3. And our authentic expression. So these 3 energies coming together for our intention. So let's move into a little bit of movement, and I've chosen some music to go with us, so I'm going to add that to our experience. And for this beginning, we can stay seated right where you are. Good. So just take a moment and connect with any of those kind of energies that spoke to you. What are the words that popped out? Don't go grasping. Just maybe what is speaking to you the most from this energy, whether that's your will, power, fire. Just let that come forward. Then begin to karate chop. Start there just below the sternum and go down to the low belly. Just stimulate the 3rd chakra. Good. Zoom room, can you hear the music? Good. Good. Come along to the side, because remember, chakras aren't just a sticker on the front. It's actually like a donut of energy around. So this is your chakra 3 energetic donut. Come around to the sides. Good. And then as you pat, do some sound. Yes. Good. Now as you inhale, as you inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, go to one side. Good. Stay here. Imagine kind of a window opening, so your ribs expand. You're opening the side body with a deep breath in. Let some oxygen come in and nourish the fire. We have to have oxygen. The exhale, do a little bit of extra pulling back on the navel. So the inhale, soft and expansive, opening up the side. Exhale, tone, pull back. So we're start to encourage that strength. Good, other side. Over you go. Stay over to the side, open up that side body. Breathe, expand the ribs, let some light and air in. Good, one more breath fully in, and then tone as you exhale. Good, rise up. Twist one way, look way behind you. Twist the other way. And unwind. Now we're going to kick it up a little bit. So if you're in a chair like I am, you might want to sit at the very front edge because you need your elbows to be able to go behind you. You could also just transition to standing. If you're seated, broaden the inner thighs, plant your feet. If you're standing, push through those feet. Fingertips to your shoulders. Every inhale is through the nose, every exhale also through the nose. Unless you can't, then you can do the lips. As you twist right inhale, left exhale. So we go inhale, exhale. Head is in alignment with the spine. Bring some heat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If your jaw is clenching, let your jaw go. Three more. Deep breath in as you reach up. Lift your shoulders. Exhale, shoulders down. Arms down. Pause and notice how you feel. Now we'll do some spinal curves. Again, a little bit forcefully with the breath in and out. On the exhale, pull the navel back, so it's kind of working towards Kapalabhati breath, which is like breath of fire. So as you inhale, I'm going to turn to the side. As you inhale, arch, like really stick your solar plexus forward. As you exhale, collapse down. You can think of your ribs as the billows. So we go inhale, exhale, again, through the nose if possible. Spinal flexion, focusing on the space all around third chakra, especially in the back there. So we go. Head is along for the ride. Let things loosen up. Push into the earth with your feet. Deep breath in, sit high. Hold your breath, pull your belly in and up. Let it go slowly. Notice how you feel. Good, now let's stand. We're gonna do what I call Jane Fonda's. We're just gonna wake up the core a little bit. So you bring right elbow to left knee and left to right. You can do this seated if you prefer. Just twist and come across. Make it as vigorous as you feel you can do at this moment. Remember, we're firing it up. So however that translates in your body to a little more effort. Involve the breath. Exhale as the knee comes across. Right, and now put your hands in fists and make your arms really strong. Yeah, like a strong. Look clearly through your eyes. Inhale, reach up high. Hold your breath, lift everything up. Lift through your crown, lift through your hands. Keep the lifting, now push into your feet. Let everything go. Pause. Good. Separate your feet wide. Push down and out with your feet. So this is grounding stance. Remember, we want our intentions to stay anchored. We want what our plan is to actually happen. We got to put it on the earth plane. So push down and out. Bring those fists into the side. We're going to use this sound, ha, H-A, like you're fighting, ha, as you punch across. So it goes, ha, ha, ha. And do your best to have a limit on it. So it's punch rather than like boop, boop, right? Really punch, punch, ha, 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 ha. Laser focus, ha, 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 ha. Hips are still, ha, 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 ha. Deep breath in. Hold. Lift from the belly up. Lengthen through your crown like a flame rising. Visualize it. Stay. Push down through your feet. Let it all go. Notice how you feel standing. Right? How has your energy shifted? Stay aware. Stay awake. Now let's just send that energy through your whole body and have it tantrum. Shake up your legs. Remember, we can gather stagnation in the legs so easily because it's that slow earth energy. So you got to break it up. Let your bottom wiggle. Let your thighs jiggle. Let your calves flop. Let your feet go pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, and add the chest and the elbows and the hands and now the head. Everything goes. Shimmy, 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 big tantrum. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. And stop, breathe, feel. Whew. Good. I hope you feel energized, but not too hot. Let's have a seat together. Good. Again, anchor those feet. Posture is tall. Now we'll use the seed sound of Manipura, of the third chakra, which is Ram, R-A-M, Ram. We'll chant the sound of Ram in 3 at a time. Okay, so we'll take a deep breath in. We'll do 3 Rams and another deep breath. As you chant, Ram, pull back. Ram, Ram, right? Pull the belly back in and up. So again, it's the billows. Let's sit together. Body is erect. Might feel some heat and blood flow in your body. Good. Now wake up through sound. Ram, Manipura. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way. Breathe in to chant 3 Ram at a time. Inhale. Ram, Ram, Ram. Breathe in. Ram, Ram, Ram. Breathe in. Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Last time. Ram, Ram, Ram. Good. Now, we have kicked up the flame, we have kicked up our energy. Now we bring it to a deeper sense of balance using alternate nostril breathing. So connect your index and middle finger, fold them into your hand. Lift your wrist and bring your hand to your face. Plug your nose, and you can use the other fingers to open your cheek as needed. Take a deep breath in, one nostril. Plug the other nostril, exhale. Stay to inhale. Change to exhale. Continue on your timing. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Inhale one side. Change to exhale. Then you stay. And then change. Continue for about a minute, so bringing a sense of balance. And next time you exhale through the right nostril, release the control of the breath. So finish with an exhale on the right. Behind closed lids, gaze at the third eye, your seat of intuition, intelligence, and ideas. We tune into what is ours to do. Now I'll give you a couple questions, and I ask you to just ask your system. So you're having a conversation with your innate wisdom. And let arise what arises. Try not to argue with it, correct it, or even judge it. Let whatever comes up, come up. Ask yourself, where am I ready to reclaim my power? Just listen. Where am I ready to reclaim my power? Notice if there's resistance to the question. There's no wrong way to go about this. If something arises that you would like to write down, please take the time to do that. Where am I ready to reclaim my power? What bold action have I been avoiding? What bold action have I been avoiding? Again, no judgment. You're having a loving conversation with yourself as your own best friend, telling yourself lovingly, what bold action have I been avoiding? There may be something or nothing. Just make a note as things arise. Where would I like to implement change? Where would I like to create change? You might not have answers for all the questions. Hopefully one will speak to you loudly. Where would I like to create change? Finally, what is my next move? One small step. What is my next move? After you've had a little bit of time to kind of reflect on these answers, and again, I'm hoping that you're just trusting your intuition and going with what comes naturally. Then the next part is to kind of distill or kind of burn away the extra, distill down to a sankalpa. A sankalpa is an intention statement in the present tense. I am making way for a new car. I release my desires of control. Whatever it might be that is your next move, write it in the present tense. Or what is your sankalpa? Whenever that feels complete, and there is no rush, whenever that feels complete, just return to a comfortable seated posture. Place your mind on your breath. Take a moment of gratitude to the wisdom of your inner system to speak to you about your power. We'll do one last breath to cool down to a neutral, but that flame will stay, right? Just right flame to keep your engine going, but not burn out. So if you can roll your tongue, extend your rolled tongue, and breathe in through the rolled tongue. This is Shitali. Draw the cool air over the tongue, then place the cooled tongue on the roof of your mouth. Exhale through the nose. If you can't roll the tongue, pull in through the sides, and then exhale through the nose. Just a few rounds to really cool into a neutral. And place one hand on the upper chest, one hand on your low belly. Something moves on the wind now. Star patterns show us a sign. A rhythm pulses from the sun, keeping time with the heartbeat of the earth. Tidal waves and firestorms come swiftly to shake us awake. Are you here? Are you aware? There is a shift happening. You must face it with care. Let's seal this practice with one Om. Please breathe in. Om. Good. Then release your hands. Open your eyes. And from here, I invite you to share your sankalpas. I invite you to unmute, say it, or if you had an experience that you'd like to share outside of that, if it's, just a couple moments, then please share. If you're not feeling like sharing vocally, you can put it in the chat and I'll say it for you. Good. Patricia, I see you're unmuted. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the recording. So those of you who are catching the recording later in the Savvy community, thank you. Feel free to email me with your sankalpa if you're looking for a little, what is that? Accountability, right? And you can put it in the feed in the community. And I'll let you know, I'm going to encourage everyone this month to do sun salutations. That is a beautiful third chakra practice. So maybe fold some sun salutations in every day. And those of you who own Chakra Savvy Reset Your Life game plan, I would encourage you to put your sankalpa, your intention, in your citrine. If you have citrine, you speak the intention and it kind of fills the spaces in the atoms, and it can be glowing as your external lustrous gem and a little reminder. So in Chakra Savvy, that is called What Do You Want? Crystal meditation. And there's also a practice called Call Back Your Power. So if you've already been through the course and you want to just open that back up, I'm going to encourage those two things this month. If you do not have Chakra Savvy, I encourage you to consider joining by purchasing the course. You can start at Chakra 3 or you can keep moving through. And if you hang around after, if you don't have that course, I can talk you through that. And yeah, it is a full deep dive into all 7 chakras, full of practices, life labs, and you get a toolbox of tools. And I have a few guest teachers in there as well. So it is my most comprehensive Chakra Savvy chakra practice for intentional living. So I will finish with that for those of you on the recording. Thank you. I hope to see your intentions there at the Chakra Savvy community. And yeah, so for you, bye for now.